being an officer of the law.
My dear Biscuit.
Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious moon calf, Biscuit, was abducted by poachers up north. Oh, the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but I was no match for them.
I'm sorry about your moon calf, Mr.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against a pack of bloodthirsty poachers. Oh, my poor Biscuit. I can only hope she's able to escape.
Why do you suppose the poachers took Biscuit?
I have no idea. Mooncalf dung's highly valuable for fertilizing magical plants. But I cannot imagine poachers care much about gardening. Who knows what they'll do to her? She could be flogged, skinned, gutted and stuffed. As you... Oh, Biscuit.
A moon calf is an unusual pet. Why did you choose Biscuit?
She followed me one evening, wouldn't leave my side. Never thought I was one for a pet of any kind. But now I can't imagine life without her. Mooncalves are often thought of as silly, simple-minded creatures. But I've seen great depth of character in Biscuit. I wouldn't trade her for a hippogriff or a hippopotamus, or even a goose that lays golden eggs.
I'll keep an eye out for your moon calf, Garniff.
How kind. If only all of Wizardkind was as gracious to goblins. If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, I promise to reward you for your efforts. Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Garniff's moon calf. Sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers.
Pardon me? Might I ask a favour?
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Saccharissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for you. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
How magnanimous.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Booba-Tuba pus. Booba-Tubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
What precisely are Booba-Tubas?
Disgusting things, really, covered in protrusions. One needs to squeeze them to collect the pus. They smell simply awful and seem to move on their own. Ugh, I wouldn't go near the things if it weren't for my devotion to my classmates.
How on earth did you discover that Booba-Tuba pus clears one's skin?
One cannot rely on spells for all appearance enhancements. The errant cast, for example, could relocate one's eyebrows entirely rather than merely thinning them. My darling and now perpetually surprised-looking neighbour discovered that on her own. Poor thing. I am convinced that beauty potions are the future. I'm forever looking for ways to make this world a more beautiful place. I suspected that if pure Booba-Tuba pus could cause boils, an altered form would likely reverse such abominations. And I was correct.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I'd go myself, but I don't want to. I only need a few Booba-Tubas, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Into the forbidden forest for booba-tubers. I hope it's worth the risk.
I know you don't balk at the dark art. You can feed a beast.
This is where Sakurissa said to go. Now where are those booba-tubers?
Confringo!
Just my luck.
Confringo! Defender! Incendio! Stego! Stupefy! Confringo! Incendio! Defender! Incendio! Confringo! Stupefy! Confringo! Incendio! Stupefy! Defender! Stupefy! Potato! Stupefy! Confringo! Defender! Stupefy! Stupefy! Potato! Stupefy! Confringo! Incendio! Defender! Incendio! Confringo! Defender! Stego! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Defender! Incendio! Return! Confringo! Stupefy! Defender! Stupefy! Confringo! Potato! Defender! Stupefy! Confringo! Defender! Potato! Stupefy! Stupefy! Confringo! Defender! Confringo!
Speak with Mr. Bickleston. I believe I can sneak away without drawing my mother's eye. Meet me near Hogsmeade, and we will try to turn.
Revelio.
Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness.
Revelio. Revelio.
Confringo!
That should do it. I'd better get back to Zakarissa now.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Poachers! Garniff was right then. Better be careful.
It's you.
Keep up.
Slippery as a kelpie, they say.
Incendio.
Oh, what the
Levioso.
You'll feel that tomorrow.
Incendio.
How does that feel? What?
Reducto!
Incendio.
Kaya! Is that the best? Back for more, I see.
Confringo. Incendio.
One less poacher in the wizarding world.
Aloha Mora.
Now then, which one of you is Biscuit?
All defense and mirror.
Pity, not quite. Poor little human.
Never anything interesting around here.
What's going on?
It's no Dallas.
What's that?
Arresto Momentum.
All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garniff, shall we? Hogsmeade, here I come.
What will I do without her?
Garniff, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened? Are you all right?
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
I think Biscuit will be safer with me, Garniff.
What? No. You can't take my biscuit from me. What will I do without her?
If you're certain you can keep her safe, I suppose I can leave her with you.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little biscuit, my wise, noble moon calf. And here is your reward, of course. Well deserved. As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind. You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.
Saccharissa, I found the pooper tubers you needed.
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
It actually was a spot of trouble. You never mentioned I might encounter a troll. I think you should pay me more.
I suppose a higher price is less offensive than being forced to regard the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our pubescent classmates. Thank you, and your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though.
Revelio.
If you're alive.
Lumos. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though. Let's have you leave here alive.
Places. Revelio.
I should investigate.
Revelio. Levioso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
This looks intriguing.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
I didn't touch your helm. Thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. Know who my friends are now, don't you?
Totalis. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Revelio.
Controlling this area is a waste of my time.
Totalis.
Go and patrol.
Like I ain't got nothing better to do.
Totalis.
You've one less follower, Ranrock. Revelio. Revelio.
A castle.
Any who oppose Ranrock will be eliminated.
Totalis.
Revelio.
Oh, here's a pleasant surprise.
Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take them all. Run the other way when they see me, humans do. Every time.
Totalis.
Revelio.
Somehow I've heard centaurs cry. Oh, what a long
Confringo! You'll feel twice the pain if I have to come and find you.
You know quite a few of mine.
Levioso!
I've robbed every traveling vendor that's passed through here. They never see it coming.
You've made a mistake.
Did I ever thank you for that, stew brabby?
Can't I? Not your best moment, I fear.
I tell you what.
Loud as a troll you are!
Doesn't matter if they're still alive.
The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's all right.
Hufflepuff, over here!
Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually... thank you.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head. Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you won't be able to beat.
We'll soon see how I fare, won't we? I'm ready.
Get ready to lose, Hufflepuff.
Brilliant flying, if I do say so myself. Brilliant. Made it. Oh! Oh! Brilliant. This is going well. Now that's more like it. That wasn't too difficult. That wasn't too bad. That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am. Almost.
Will you keep running these courses?
I'll race them myself. Don't want to get rusty. But I won't be dealing with time trials. You're welcome to run them too. Anyway, hope we find time to fly again soon.
Do you get your competitiveness from your family?
You could say that. My grandfather played Quidditch for Puddlemere United. And my father, well, he was a chaser for Slytherin, but had to stop after a curse took his knees out. Said it was the Gryffindor beater. And me, I fell in love with flying the first time I saw the ground disappear beneath my feet. Something about the freedom you feel on a broom. I've not been able to stop since.
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been fun. Glad you're here. 5th year. Not bad. For a Hufflepuff. You take care of yourself.
I should let Mr. Weeks know that this was his best upgrade yet. I should investigate. Goodness.
Somebody out.
Petrificus Totalis!
Simple as that.
Think you can sneak away from under my radar?
What was that? Quite the pain. I had to come and find you. Ha! You're easier to spot than Expulsor! Expulsor!
See, we have an active one. What would you do?
Expulsor!
You cannot avoid your fate forever.
A storm is coming.
Confringo!
No.
Incendio! Defendo! Flipendo! Incendio! Confringo! Flipendo!
Make a wrong footing soon, my friend, and I shall be waiting.
rally behind strength and you can't go wrong. I'm Stellar.
You're the one who stole our goblin helm. Well, their goblin. Expulsor!
Confringo!
You want to defend yourself? This'll liven things up for you.
Where did you go, coward?
Knew you were still hanging about. Expulsor!
Confringo!
Expulsor!
Defendo!
Expulsor! Let's
Incendio!
see how you like this. Expulsor! Expulsor! I
Incendio!
know you're the one who stole our hippogriff.
Confringo!
Been looking for you.
Flipendo!
You
No one takes one of my own and live with that.
Incendio!
Reduction!
Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Flipendo! Confringo! Revelio!
Many years since I've found anything worth poaching in Crackcroft.
Here's one of those tables Professor Shaw mentioned.
If I wanted this little excitement, I'd have a job at a bank.
Let's see what's up his sleeve this time, Merlin.
How's my favourite test flyer? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Of course! Should have anticipated that. Exactly the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
I shall look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an hour when I'm finished. Thank you again for your help. Couldn't have done this without you. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to... more freely.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you.
now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends. Mr. Dibble wants contracts.
Please tell me you didn't take...
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredible.